What's up, fam? Oh man, it's going down in Texas. It's going down in Texas. I'll wait till a few of you guys jump in. Let a few hundred of y'all get in, and then I'll go in on this topic. This is going to be short, fam. But if it's your first time checking out the program, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Yeah, it's going down. Also, fam, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop first. It's going down. How many times have we told y'all, don't mess with Texas? Ooh-wee, man. It's going down. Yeah. So, let me see. Okay, y'all in. Okay. All right, I'll get right to it, fam. So, right now, at this very moment, there are reports of 4 boats sinking in Lake Travis. That is Texas. That is about, what is that about? That's about 3 hours, 3.5 hours from northwest of Houston, and about 35 minutes northwest of Austin. Austin is the state's capital. So here's what's happening. So they out there willy-nillying. Trump, go Trump, go Trump. Trump, Trump, Trump. Trump. Beep, beep, beep. They're out there on the boat, having a boat parade. Trump flags. American flags. Trump, 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 Trump. Go Trump. And all of a sudden, a blooga, 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 blooga. Them damn boats started sinking. And they start jumping off the boats and everything. And they're trying to survive. They all of a sudden, Black Lives Matter really ain't an organization that they care about stopping at this moment. At this moment, when they say white lives matter, they literally mean it now. White lives matter. Because their asses were scrambling, trying to survive. Oh, man. They trying to survive. See, in the past when they say white lives matter, it was just a little old antithesis, for Black Lives Matter, right? It's just to go against the Black Lives Matter. They knew what it was, but they just wanted to go against. They just want to have something to go against, because in their minds, Black lives really don't matter. So they just said white lives matter, white lives matter. See, if it was just a slogan for them, it was just a slogan. They didn't care nothing about how white lives really mattering, right? Because if it did, they wouldn't have all of this disease that they're maintaining instead of coming up with a cure for. They wouldn't be allowing these food and drug companies, these food and alcohol and beverage companies to be putting all these chemicals in our food, right? They wouldn't allow these companies to set up industries that pollute the air. They would make not just the sections of town that has money safe, or at least appear to be safe. They would have that same regard for all parts of the city. They would want the entire city to be safe, because they know that people have to interconnect at some point, right? They would be doing things to try to curve racial tension, right? They try to eliminate racial tension, but they create the racial tension. And this is so that they can control all of us. It's just that some of us are so stupid we don't even know that this is what they're doing, right? So I ain't gonna say we. So you have certain people that saw Donald Trump as some type of beacon of hope to get them paid. They figure like watching Donald Trump, voting for Donald Trump was gonna somehow make them a billionaire. And they fail to realize it's just a very, very simple fact that Donald Trump's been rich for a long time. He's been a millionaire for a long time. He's never done anything to help them in the past, because you guys know that, like I know, most of the people that get help that are poor, disenfranchised, that help don't come from the government. That help comes from private entities, private individuals. You dig what I'm saying? That's where that help comes from. Even right now, with all of the things going on with COVID, much of the help that people are receiving are from private entities, right? People are going out of their way, raising billions of dollars in GoFundMe's and stuff like that, to help people. They're coming from private industries. They're not coming from the government. They're coming from, and a lot of the money is coming from major corporations, but it's not coming from the government, right? But they voted for Donald Trump thinking that, oh, well, he's rich, so no, that means that he's going to tell me how to be rich, because I know that he's a good old-fashioned red-blooded racist like me. So if I vote for him, then I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be rich. They thought they was going to be rich. They're in worse condition than they were before they voted for him. 53% of white women voted for Donald Trump. This is in the midst of a sexual scandal where numerous women, white women, have accused him of sexually assaulting them. This is prior to this is after they heard him admit on tape that he sexually assaults women by grabbing them by the you-know-what. And they still voted for him. Do they really care about victims of sexual assault? How real if Me Too is taking everybody down except the king sexual assaulter? They take everybody down except Donald Trump. Time's up taking everybody down but Donald Trump. How much respect does that really get if you can pick and choose who you're going to take down? That's all I'm saying. So the Trump supporters went out there, came to Texas. Some of them were already in Texas, many of them. They jumped on the boat and they was just, go Trump. Trump, Trump, Trump. Trump, you don't make any sense. You're stupid like me. Trump, go Trump. You didn't pass your test. You had somebody to take your SAT for you, just like I had somebody to do it for me. You cheated in college. You cheated on your test. You didn't do your homework. Your sister, Marianne, said she did your homework for you. You cheated to become the president of the United States. You cheated all of your business partners, left them holding the bag while you walked off with the money. You cheated the students of the university that you so-called started, to so-called help the people. The dude has been a lying cheat his entire life. But yet, they not only made him president, well, he cheated to get in the first place, but they not only voted for him to be president, After all of the lying and the stealing and the cheating, the betrayal, they're still riding. Donald Trump. Trump's my guy. Donald Trump. Go Trump. Go Trump. Well, guess what? Those boats don't have feelings. Y'all think it was an act of God because it's raining out here? Y'all think that was divine intervention? They was out there just willy-nilly, just, yeah, go Trump. And them damn boats started sinking. What happened? How do 4 boats sink? Okay, I give 1 boat, but how does 4 boats sink simultaneously in the same body of water in close proximity? How does that happen? How does something like that happen, fam? Now, they don't have any reports, at least they're not releasing any reports right now of injuries. So we don't know how many injuries have been sustained or what the extent of those injuries may be. And we don't know if there are any fatalities. Hold on, let me rewind. And we don't know if there's any dun 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 fatalities. What y'all think, fam? I was just getting ready to pull myself together to go check out Godfrey. Godfrey is at the Improv tonight. So I'm gonna go check out Godfrey out. And I knew it was gonna be a good day, I knew it was gonna be a good day with going to see Godfrey and everything. Anyway, fam, how y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? Let me see what y'all talking about. Okay, there should be sharks in the water. Who said that? Hitler, what does that say? Carpenter? Look, this, for some reason, the letters are very, very small. The text is very small on this phone. I'm gonna have to change that. And I got pretty good sight, but I'm farsighted, not nearsighted. So, I have to get a little closer. But still, this text is tiny, and the chat is moving real fast. So y'all all up in this chat, and y'all clowning up in here right now. So, excuse me, fam. I'll try to get as many of y'all as I can. What's up, Willie Thomas? Says no shark would eat Trump. He probably would eat him and spit him out. Like, yeah. Trump's so nasty, he could probably make a shark talk. Like, okay, I carry my revolver in single action. Willie, why are you so bitter? Man, why am I so bitter? Bitter? Bitter sounds like a type of a word that when you can't move forward, like bitter. I never considered myself bitter, right? Because when people are bitter, they don't know how to really be productive. I'm pretty productive, I know how to move forward. I know how to compartmentalize my aggression or my anger or whatever. I know how to compartmentalize it and still do what I have to do. Some people, they become so, they become so engulfed with whatever's going on around them or whatever, that it affects everything that they do. Nothing, I repeat, nothing that goes on in my life or happens to me affects everything that I do. I know how to keep it moving. So I wouldn't say that I'm bitter. But I am unforgiving in regards to certain things that, or certain people that do certain things, and I know what they're really about. I know certain people cannot be rehabilitated, or certain people that don't like me. I don't like them, you know. If somebody don't like me, I don't like them. It's simple, you know, like, and I don't have any love for them. You know, they have no love for me, I have no love for them. You know, I just don't. Like, I don't, and I don't pray about it either. You know, I'm happy with it. Happy with my position. Yeah. Yeah, I'm real comfortable with it. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. You know, some people say, well, you know, you need to forgive for yourself. You should forgive. Forgive. It's not for you. I mean, it's not for them, it's for you. I ain't forgiving nothing. You know, I forgive somebody when it's warranted. You know, if it's something that, you know, I'm cool with forgiving, you know, like, in general. But certain things, certain people cannot be forgiven, period. They should not be forgiven. Like, you could not have went into my brother's house and shot him while he was sitting on the sofa eating ice cream, and then go to trial and think that I am going to come off the witness stand and give you a hug. Oh, you might get something else, but you ain't getting no hug. I am 100% sure that I would never, under any circumstances, hug the killer of my brother. This is the difference between winning and losing long term. I'm pretty certain of that. See, certain people win because they don't care nothing about fairness. They care about winning. Some people lose often because they want to be fair. It's not about fairness. Everybody should know that by now. Life is not about being fair. It's not about fairness. You know, like certain things, okay, yeah. But we're talking about survival. When we start talking about survival, you start talking about, you know, perseverance. You start talking about longevity, justice. Oh no, ain't got nothing to do with being fair. Vengeance, it ain't got nothing. Vengeance is a good thing, fam. Get used to it. Certain people understand that vengeance is a good thing. Certain people don't. I understand that vengeance is a good thing. Vengeance, the capacity for vengeance will keep people off your ass because they know what's gonna come with it. The same way you know what comes with you doing certain things to certain people. You know that the vengeance is automatically coming. It should be the same way all the way around. You understand what I'm saying, fam? I'm a good guy. I'm a likable guy. You got to know me, really, though. You got to know me because a lot of times y'all see me just making the videos and it's a lot of bad stuff be going on, and, you know, a lot of, it's just really a lot of bad news out there, and a lot of times it's covered up. People don't want to talk about it. They try to suppress it, or they try to take the news and spin it to fit a certain narrative. And so my job is to spin it back around, you know, and make sure I pull the truth out of it, you know. So, or to at least offer another uh, offer another side to the story. You know, present a different viewpoint, right? Bring some type of balance. You know, that's what I do pretty much. You know, like, so we ain't got to rely on CNN and ABC News and NBC, MSNBC, all of that stuff. You know, ain't got to rely on Yahoo or all these people, right? So, yeah, I think we got to get used to that. And I think we'll be a lot better off once we get there. Trump comes from rotten seed. That's what Arthur says. What's up, Arthur Seymour? Chicago in the building, Players News. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. What's up, Coco? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Good point, James. Why they didn't ask why Trump so bitter? Yeah. Why don't you ask that question? And why don't you ask the same question to yourself? Because I really do believe Trump supporters are very, 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 very bitter. And you know something else about Trump, a lot of Trump supporters? And this is like conservatives in general, Republicans in general. They're always talking about how Democrats want something free. Those motherfuckers, they always looking for something free. They're always trying to get a cut, trying to get extra ups on somebody, trying to get tax breaks and free stuff. Always. But the way they do it, you know, it's like when they get theirs, they see somebody else trying to get it and they want to, nah. You can't have it. You can't have it. Nah. You're begging. And that's all they do is beg. All they do is steal. That's all they do is get free stuff for them and their homies. And then they want to point the finger at the poorer people and act like, oh, it's just the poor people that's begging. Trump ain't paid taxes in 30 years. If that ain't a begging motherfucker, I don't know what is. If that ain't somebody bleeding the system, I don't know what is. Come on, fam. These people are crazy, man. What does that say? She's aware. She is aware. What up? She is aware. You are on special sunshine today. I guess I am, man. You know, I got the news that the boats went down, and I had to break it, fam. I had to speak on it and let y'all know to stay away from them Texas waters. You know, like Lake Travis is a dangerous place, man. If you go out there and you don't know what you're doing, you might sink. Whole boat might sink. 4 boats may sink, man. And you got to be careful out there. So if any fatalities, fam, God bless the dead. You know, it's a horrible thing. Horrible. Just terrible thing. You know. So y'all be careful out there, man. Got to be careful. You got to be careful out there, family. It's so much going on in the world. So much uncertainty. So much death and destruction. And that's without Mother Nature stepping in at all. Then you start playing with Mother Nature. You know? They out there, you know, you got to be careful out there, man. Got to be careful. You know, hopefully there are no fatalities. Hopefully, you know, there are no fatalities. But I had to speak on this, fam, for them going out there and getting in that water, man. These waters are choppy today. And just doing the whole Trump parade on the boats is something I was not for that, because I felt like that it was not going to be safe. You know, I just felt like it would not be safe. So they should not be out there in those waters, you know. Fam, don't mess with Texas, I'm telling you. Don't mess with Texas. This is going to be horrible. Trump is going to have to come out here now, and he probably have to visit the site. You know, if there's fatalities, depending on how many it is, though. It depends on how many fatalities. If it's a lot of fatalities, he's definitely going to have to come out and visit the site. If it's just 2 or 3, he won't visit. Especially if they black. If all of them are black, oh, he not coming. If one of them are black, he not coming. No. He's not gonna visit the state if there's black fatalities. Black folks is just for props. You know, that's just for, he only used the blacks for the optics, photo ops, you know. And notice how every time when he do a speech or rally or something, he'll have like one black person behind him. The fix is so obvious, fam, and it's just like people, I don't know if people just try not to see it, or they see it and just give it a pass because, hey, that's just the way it is, huh? But anyway, fam, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm gonna have to break, but man, what a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. Just terrible, terrible, terrible. All right, fam, no more talk.